Horny Toads. Yes! What a game! Oh, man. Oh, I loved it. Finally, we can wash that bitter taste out of our mouths from 2005 because we just routed you guys 35-10. Yeah! Oh, man. And now no one can make fun of my hat because we are the #1 team in the country. Yes! We haven't tasted the #1 spot since 2003. This is awesome. Oh, what a weekend, right? Oh my gosh. I mean, I was looking at the scores in the stadium, the other scores, and Bama destroying Georgia, Florida losing by 1 point at home to Mississippi of all teams. Oh man, and USC falling last Thursday. Oh, man. Hey, you know, I haven't seen upsets like this since, well, last year. Oh man. Well, tonight we finally proved that we are not the 2005 team. We are much stronger, we're bigger, we're better, we're faster, and we're better. Pretty sure I said better once already, but I don't care. Because Sooner Sun 2 will not be eating any crow this time around. I thank you. Oh. Can you tell I'm just a little bit excited? A little bit excited. Can't even talk right, you know? Oh, man. Well, no upsets this time around. You know, TCU managed to score at least 40 or 50 points on every team thus far, but like I said before, I'm going to stick by it. They had not faced a team like us before. And we came, we took it to them, we remembered what they did to us 3 years ago, and we used it to fuel us, and we took care of business. That's what we did, and now we're #1. And all the rankings have shifted. It's a whole different playing game now. And I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the new rankings. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do believe that we should be #1. If we weren't #1, I think it'd stand as final proof that the BCS is full of crud. But I don't necessarily agree with Bama jumping like 7 spaces to #2. I mean, granted, you took down the #3 team. Good job. But there were plenty of good teams in front of you that deserved the #2 spot. You don't leapfrog teams like Texas, Missouri, and LSU. You don't leapfrog all those teams to #2. That's the only thing I disagree with. And you know, you can come at me with the fact that Bama took down the #3 team. Well, guess what? Last year, OU took down the #1 team in the country and didn't get put in the national championship game. So, you can't make that argument. I'm sorry. But that's just the way I see it. We'll see how things play out. Now, #1 can be a blessing and a curse. #1, teams let the #1 title get to their head, like we did back in 2003, and then we got beaten by Kansas State in the Big 12 championship and lost it all. Being #1 means we have a gigantic bullseye on us now. Every team is going to be looking to take us down. What we need to do is we cannot let this #1 spot get to our heads. We can't get cocky. Every time we get cocky, we get sloppy, we play bad, and we lose. We can't get cocky. No, we cannot do what USC did. We cannot do what countless #1 teams have done before us. No, we've got to keep it. We gotta. If we want a shot at the national championship, we've got to keep this up. And Sooner fans, we have got to band together because we got a whole mess of ugly coming up before we get to any championship, because conference play starts next week. Alright, to wrap things up, we had a pretty good non-conference schedule going on. I mean, Chattanooga, cakewalk team, admittedly. Cincinnati, good team. Good team, pretty good team. Well, a harder team than the teams we faced at the beginning of last year. And Washington, they're a good team. And it really established our game, our away game. And I think that really gave a lot of players confidence. And TCU, they're a good team. They're a really good team. They have a great defense. That defense was really good. That defense held us to our lowest amount of rushing yards that I've seen all the years I've been here. It's a good defense. And we couldn't run the ball near the end as well as I would have liked. It got frustrating near the end because we just kept running and running and running, and we kept going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And that was frustrating. I mean, just throw the ball. I mean, I don't know what Stoops was thinking. Like, maybe he was just trying to bleed the clock and just, establish the defense more, which the defense showed up. The defense was awesome. No matter how many times the offense failed, the defense came out and stopped them. That's a fantastic job, defense. And Manny Johnson, this was Manny Johnson's best game. Broke a school record, 206 yards receiving. You get a Sooner salute, my friend. Fantastic job. It was a great game. It was a great game. And we needed a game like this. We needed to face a team with a defense like this. We need to face a team with defense like this because we have got to get ready for all of our conference opponents. I will say this, our kick return team, our special teams, they're getting it together. But the reason that TCU got that field goal was because they ran on the kick returns. I tell you guys, the kick returns are the scariest part of our game right now. We have got to step up there. We've got to stop the kick and punt returns. We just gotta. But other than that, it was a really great game. I enjoyed it. Finally, TCU fans have nothing on us because we just kicked their butts, and I love it. And I'm ready to head to Waco next weekend because I got tickets to the OU Baylor game. Granted, OU Baylor tickets are not that hard to get because, no offense, Baylor fans, but it is Baylor. But yeah, we got OU Baylor coming up next weekend. Tell you the truth, I'm not all that worried about Baylor. But we got Texas right after that. And that's the game I'm really getting ready for. We all got to get ready for that game because that's going to be a close game. It's going to be a close game. I can already guarantee you it. I think it's going to be another one of those one-touchdown separators. But, yeah, great night. #1 Sooners. We're #1 in the country. My brothers on this YouTube channel, Duke, J-Way, get excited. We are #1. To all my OU subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. To all just Dallas Cowboy subscribers that subscribe, thank you for subscribing. It's time to band together because we got to work together. We got tons of giants coming at us, guys. We have to establish ourselves in this conference so we can establish ourselves in this country. But if anyone can do it, we can do it. Boomer Sooner!